Saying goodbye is hard to do. These have been 9 wonderful years for us. UUCR is probably the best fit that we have ever had.
Most of the time, our ministry and your needs, and our needs and your ministry have met.
There have been rough stretches. There always are.
We haven't always done it right. And there are some people for whom we will never be the right minister. There always are.
There are some of you here for whom we will always be your minister, and we hope you will give the next minister a chance.
Perhaps UUCR's greatest gift to us has been your willingness to let us minister to you.
So what does it mean to let us minister? I remember some time ago, another church long ago, a member, his name was Dave, was in the hospital, and he was severely ill, really ill. And he said that he was afraid that he wasn't sure that his UU faith was strong enough to see him through. So we began a conversation, and we talked about what he believed, how he had lived, what he feared, and what would help him cope. It was a long and satisfying exploration that continued over many visits until he felt some assurance that whatever happened, he would be okay. He let me minister to him. Others in similar situations have brushed off my questions or about prognosis or fears or beliefs, and have brushed off my offers for support, and have turned the visit into a social call. Ministry can only happen when both parties are open to the need.
And you have been open to our ministry. You've asked us for help, you've listened to our words, you have weighed our insights and worked with us to facilitate change. You have made us midwives in your process of rebirth, and we are honored. Saying goodbye is difficult, yet it's something that we do over and over, again and again, throughout our lives. And it's the Easter story, death and rebirth. It's the Passover, the Exodus, moving from stagnation or slavery to a new life. Each new stage of growth, each milestone of our lives, from a new hairstyle, a new job, or a new house, to the birth of a child or the death of a spouse, requires that we say goodbye and let go before we can move on to a new life. Mary Oliver writes that
To live in this world, you must be able to do 3 things.
to love what is mortal, to hold it against your bones, knowing your own life depends on it.
And when the time comes, to let it go. To let it go.
We can honestly say that we have loved you and still do.
And we've tried to hold you close, but not too close, to help you grow and to flourish and to guide and point the way.
We're all too aware that we've not always been successful, and we're deeply grateful for your loving generosity and healthy, helping spirit. This has been a joint ministry between you and us.
We have all visioned and revisioned and worked together in good times and hard. We are truly grateful for your willingness to be with us and to work with us as I hope we have been with you and worked with you.
And now it is time to say goodbye.
However, we have a few things that we would like to bequeath to you before we leave.
We have here a sample of all the water which has been together at our end of summer in-gatherings, water representing your gifts and talents, your insights, adventures, and experiences over the last 8 to 9 years. This is our church's holy water, made holy by the memories of children, families, singles, youths, and elders coming together to form a caring community. Julie, pass this on to you.
Now, many of you attended the ordination of our very own Allison Eskelson last Sunday. And while Allison's new job description has assistant minister and her relationship to the soon-to-arrive interim minister have not yet been worked out, we hope that to some extent Allison will form a bridge, offering continuity as you move into the next stage of your congregational journey. Would the Reverend Eskelson please come forward? Now, I know that she received an absolute gorgeous stole from this congregation. No, not so, stole. No. Stone was something else. Stole. And I was looking through my stoles because ministers can never have enough stoles. And I really wanted to give you my ordination stole, which my mother gave me. However, beside it being a little threadbare, it is in storage in some pod somewhere. So until perhaps your first installation or your final fellowship, I have this stole that I would like to give you. And as she wears it, consider it a part of our legacy. We probably aren't mom and pop ministers, but we might be aunt and uncle ministers. So we're handing that on to her, and I know she will serve you well. We also want to leave with you something tangible that you might remember us by. We have for you all what is called an antipodium, an antipodium, or a pulpit hanging. It was created by Ped Green with input and the blessings of Jody Arnold and the worship committee.
We hope that it will be used to add beauty to this room and for worship services on special occasions, and perhaps someday to brighten the pulpit for a new sanctuary. May it also remind you of our abiding love. We have loved you.
Held you close.
And now it is time to let you go.
Time to let you go on to new adventures and greater things. Blessed be.